Katie, we need to talk. Are you really not planning to come back home tonight as well?
A text message from you? What a disappointment. I was hoping it was from Daniel or Mark. You've been really annoying recently. Stop texting me unless it's something important.
I'm texting you because it's very important. I'm guessing that you're with Ryan right now.
Correct! I'm surprised that you got it right this time. We're on a date together right now. I guess you're finally starting to understand me. As a reward, I won't get divorced with you just yet.
I know that there's not much point in me doing that. They're going to hand me a new set of divorce papers as soon as something doesn't go your way.
Yeah, so what? I can do whatever I want to do. I only handed you those divorce papers because you didn't do as I asked you. You should be really grateful that I'm still married to you.
I've been wanting to ask you something for a while, actually. Why should I be grateful for you not divorcing me?
Are you seriously asking me that?
Yeah, I am actually. You do know that you're at a huge disadvantage right now. You should be grateful that we're still married. I have evidence of you cheating on me with at least 3 other men. I can hire a lawyer and take some legal actions against you. Are you really sure that you want to be acting so arrogantly towards me?
You're so funny sometimes. I can't believe that you're making empty threats to me now. You really need to think about the position that you're in. My dad is the CEO of the company that you work for. He's going to be on my side if we ever get into an argument. You're currently in the position to inherit my dad's company when he retires. If we do end up getting divorced, you're going to be fired from the company and lose your right to become the next CEO. That's why you should be grateful that I'm staying married to you. I'm going to keep on having fun with my boyfriends, and you're going to keep quiet about it. Do you understand now?
There's something seriously wrong with you.
If you don't want me to divorce you, you better not talk back to me ever again. Tonight I'm going to spend some time with Ryan, and I have a date lined up with Daniel from tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night I'm staying with Mark at a hotel, so I won't be coming home. I guess I'll come home the day after tomorrow at around lunch. You better not text me any complaints during the next 2 days. If you do complain, I'm definitely going to divorce you.
I'm just lost for words. You really are a terrible human being.
You better be careful with what you say. That's the kind of word that's going to lead to us getting divorced. It really would be bad for you if we got divorced, right? You really need to know your place.
Actually, I should be saying that to you. Do you not realize how much trouble you're going to be in if we get divorced and people find out about this?
I really don't care. I'm enjoying life right now, and that's all that matters. I've got to get going now. Please stop distracting me from my date. Goodbye.
Katie! When did you come back home? You should have told me. Also, why is there another set of divorce papers on the table? I don't think that I did anything wrong.
You finally found them! Took you long enough. There's a good reason for that. There was no food prepared for me when I came back home. I was really hungry. I can't believe you tried to make me starve. That's why I left the divorce papers. I expected there to be some food made whenever I come home.
How was I meant to prepare food for you when you didn't tell me what time you were coming home?
If you really want to keep being my husband, you need to predict these kinds of things. You don't want me to divorce you, right? You better do a better job next time.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry if I upset you.
I'll give you one more chance. Make sure that you don't make the same mistake again.
Okay, I'll be more careful next time. What time are you planning to come home tonight? I'll make sure to have some food ready for you.
What are you talking about? I already have plans for tonight. There's no need for you to make me any food. I'm spending the night at an expensive hotel with Daniel. We're going to have so much fun together. Enjoy the night by yourself. I'll come home tomorrow evening if you really want. I know that you miss me.
Actually, I have a week-long business trip for work from tomorrow. I probably won't be home by the time that you get back.
Wait, what? Who's going to do all the housework this week then?
I'm sorry, but I have to go on this trip. Your dad was the one that assigned me on this work trip. I won't be able to do any of the housework for a week, so I'll leave it all to you. No one's going to make you food at home, so I suggest that you eat out this week.
Are you serious? You're so useless sometimes. I have no idea why I got married to you.
Yeah, I feel the same way recently. I've got a lot of work to get done, so I'm going to get going.
Okay, that's fine by me. Now that I think about it, I'm kind of excited that I'm going to get an entire week free from you. I'm going to have so much fun with my boyfriends. I've got to start making plans.
Katie, what did I do wrong this time? I'm getting tired of this. Why is there another set of divorce papers on the table? I didn't see or talk to you a single time this week. There's no way I could have done anything to upset you.
Yeah, about that. You know what you did wrong, don't you? Don't you dare try to lie to me. You set up a hidden camera in our bedroom.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There's no point trying to pretend that you don't know. I can't believe how dumb you are. You left the camera in such an obvious spot.
Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't think that you would notice the camera. I guess I underestimated you a little.
I deleted all the data that was recorded, by the way. Mark was the one that found the camera for me. He's so smart. As a reward, I booked an expensive hotel room with him. I'm going to spend the night with him here. The divorce papers on the table is punishment for trying to spy on me.
Okay, that's fine by me.
You really are kind of weird, aren't you? I think it's creepy to set up a camera in my bedroom. What was the purpose for doing that? Did you want some videos of me while I had fun with other men? You really are kind of pathetic.
Actually, I was just trying to gather up some evidence.
For what?
I knew that you would invite your boyfriends over as soon as I left for a business trip. I needed some solid evidence of you cheating on me, and that's why I set up the camera.
You really are pathetic. There's really no point in collecting any evidence against me.
Actually, there is a point. I don't think many people would just let their wife keep cheating on them.
So you're trying to say that I'm doing something bad then? Are you really sure that you want to be accusing me like this?
Yeah, I'm saying that you're doing something bad. I am definitely not going to forgive you for cheating on me. It's also really annoying that you're not trying to hide it anymore.
Are you really sure that you want to be talking to me like this? If you're not careful, we're going to have to get a divorce. You're going to lose your place in my dad's company if we get divorced. Don't you dare try to argue with me. You have to let me do as I want or else.
Or else what? I really don't care anymore.
Wait, what? What do you mean you don't care?
I mean that I don't care if we get divorced now. I just handed in our divorce papers, actually. We're no longer married.
Wait, what? Did you really just hand in our divorce papers? You're just joking, right?
Not at all. I just handed the papers in about 10 minutes ago. We're officially divorced now, so I'm moving out. I already have a new place to live lined up, and that's where I'm going to head now.
No way! You had all of this planned, didn't you? How could you do such a thing to me behind my back? I'm so shocked. Are we really divorced then? Like, are we no longer married?
Yeah, we're no longer married. I'm also going to move out so that we don't have to live together anymore.
Are you dumb? Do you not understand what you've just done? Your life is pretty much over.
Do I really have to explain this to you? It's really not that hard to understand. I just handed in our divorce papers, so we're no longer married. I also hired a lawyer so that I can sue you for cheating on me. I have lots of evidence, and I also know that you've been using the money that I earned on your dates. That's enough ground to make you pay me back some money.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me. I think I'm doing what most people would do in my situation.
Do you not get that you just lost your job? You were meant to become the next CEO of my dad's company. How could you hand in the divorce papers knowing all of this? There must be something seriously wrong with your brain.
Don't worry, my brain is fine. I think there's been some misunderstandings between us. I was never going to be the next CEO of his company anyway. I never said a single word to you about this.
Wait, what? I always thought that you were going to inherit the company.
He already had some other candidates lined up for the position once he retires.
I didn't know that at all. Then why did you want to marry me? None of this makes any sense to me. I thought that you just wanted to marry me so that he would give you the company once he retired.
I married you because I used to like you very much. I thought you were the one. I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. I guess I don't feel the same way anymore ever since you started to show your true self. Isn't that the reason why most people get married? Because they love each other and want to spend the rest of their lives together? I don't feel that way anymore, and that's why I decided to get a divorce. You really did a great job hiding your true self. I thought that you were such a kind and charming person. Ever since I found out that you were sleeping with other men 3 months ago, I've been collecting evidence so that I could get revenge.
What are you talking about? You must have a really short memory span. Didn't I just tell you that I deleted all the evidence you recorded on that hidden camera? You have nothing on me. I made sure that the memory card was completely empty.
That camera that you guys found wasn't the only one. I left that in an obvious position so that you guys wouldn't find the other one.
Are you serious?
There was actually a second camera that I hid. That one was much smaller, and I made sure that it was difficult to find.
You tricked me! I can't believe it!
That camera isn't the only piece of evidence that I have anyway. It wouldn't have mattered even if you had found the second camera too. I also have videos from the drive recorder of our car and also another camera in our living room. I have more than enough evidence to show that you've been cheating on me.
I had no idea you were spying on me in so many places.
I wouldn't have had to do it if you were being faithful to me.
I'm not going to forgive you for this.
I had such an easy time collecting the evidence because you thought that I wouldn't divorce you. I should thank you for making my job very easy. I don't really want to keep in contact with you, so my lawyer will be the one talking to you from now on.
Fine. I don't want to talk to you either. Sue me for however much you want. I really don't care. I'll ask my dad to pay it all for me.
I'm going to be discussing with my lawyer about how much to sue you for. I think that it's going to be around $30,000.
You can't be serious. That's so much money.
I am dead serious. You used my money without my permission on the dates, too. That's pretty much theft. You're also going to have to explain and apologize to the wives of the guys you've been sleeping with. I'm going to make sure that they all find out what you have been doing with their husbands. I'm sure they might want to sue you, too.
What? I'm going to be in so much trouble if you do that.
Do you finally understand the situation that you've managed to put yourself in?
I guess it can't be helped. I don't care about any of this, actually. I'll just ask my dad to help me out and to prepare the money. I'm tired and don't want to have to deal with any of this.
Actually, you won't be able to do that. Your parents told me that they're not going to be helping you out anymore. I told your dad about you cheating on me and he was very shocked. He cried and apologized to me as soon as I told him about it.
Are you serious? He cried? I don't think I've ever seen him cry. Why would he apologize to you anyway? It doesn't make any sense.
You really don't understand what you've done, do you? I'm sure that your parents will be in contact with you soon. They told me that you would have to pay all the money yourself.
No way! Are they really not going to help me?
You can discuss things with them directly. I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore. I'll make sure that my lawyer gets in contact with you at some point later this week.
Wait, you can't go yet. Let's talk this out. I've decided that I don't want to get divorced anymore.
I'm sorry, but there's no going back now.
Don't be like that. I'll break up with my boyfriends right away. I promise that I'll never see them ever again. I was actually planning to stop sleeping around anyway. I thought it's about time for me to settle down with you. Let's forget everything that happened between us and start fresh together. I hope that we can find that spark again that we had when we first got married.
I left the contact details for my lawyer on the table.
Wait, are you not listening to what I just said?
You'll probably receive a text message from that number in a few days' time. Make sure you reply to him.
Please listen to what I have to say. I want you to forgive me.
I've got a lot of things I have to get done. Goodbye. After we finished texting, my ex-wife Katie started panicking and rushed back home. When she returned home, I was no longer there. Instead, her parents and the wives of the men that she had been sleeping with were waiting for her. All of the wives decided to team up and sue her for exactly the same amount. The amount of money that she owed everyone, including me, totaled over $100,000. After finding out that her parents were not going to help her, she tried to ask for help from her boyfriends. However, they all ignored her as their relationships with her were all casual. Currently, she lives in a rusty old apartment by herself and works multiple part-time jobs. I ran into her the other day and she looked nothing like her former self. It looked like she had aged 30 years since I last saw her. I imagine she must be living a stressful and tiring life these days.
Lori! That was so much fun today! I can't believe it! Where should we go next? Maybe we should go on a trip?
Nellie, I really think that it is time that you do something about your constant lateness.
What? What are you even talking about?
Are you trying to tell me that you really have no idea what I am talking about? I mean, you were a whole hour late today.
I mean, that's not just being tardy anymore. Oh, right, that. Yeah, I am so sorry about that. I just kind of took a nap and then I lost track of time. But I mean, come on. An hour is nothing in the grand scheme of things, right?
But it wasn't just that, Nellie. You didn't tell us anything about an ETA. So then we finally gave up on waiting for you and ordered water. Just waters. And then you finally showed up late only to get upset with us for ordering before you arrived.
But I mean, come on. Don't you think it is a little mean not to wait until everyone has arrived?
In what way do you think what we did was mean?
I mean, you all show up, don't even bother to check if I am on my own, and just go ahead and order without me? I thought we were all supposed to be friends here.
What are you even talking about right now?
I mean, at the very absolute least, you could have told the restaurant that you were expecting one more person and waited for me, right?
I seriously do not know if you are being serious about all of this right now.
What do you mean? Am I not being clear or something? I am just saying that it really hurt my feelings and made me feel like you guys really didn't care whether or not I was even there.
Did you even read what I sent to you earlier? Besides, how are we the bad guys here when you haven't even apologized for being late?
No, I really don't know what you were talking about. I think you were just trying to pin the blame on me. I mean, it's not like that was an excuse. It is not like I wanted to be late, you know?
But you always are late. Every single time. I mean, I am just saying that I wish you would be a little more careful about being on time.
I do try to be on time all the time, but it is not that simple. Besides, I was only a little late this time, so it's no big deal.
Well, I really do not think that being a whole hour late counts as just a little.
So I guess you're just trying to tell me that I really don't matter all that much as a friend to you. Huh.
Wow. Are you being serious with that right now?
Well, if you really cared about me, then you would think about my feelings a little more. A good friend would have waited. But since none of you bothered waiting, all that tells me is how little I really mattered to you and the girls.
I can't believe what I am hearing. Are you really trying to pull this on me right now? Do you not even think that you are in the wrong even the slightest today?
No, of course I wasn't. How would I even be? Anyways, where are we going to go for our trip this time?
Wait, what are you talking about now?
Well, when I showed up, you all stopped talking right away. But I knew that you were all planning some kind of trip. So, where are we going?
How did you even know about that?
Don't underestimate how sensitive my ears are. I can hear everything. I heard you all talking the moment I walked into the store. You were all talking about taking a trip overseas, weren't you?
Well, yes. Yes, we were in fact talking about taking a trip overseas. We thought it would be fun to take a trip to the Bahamas.
The Bahamas? Oh wow, that sounds amazing! I am looking forward to it.
So you are saying that you want to come along with us?
What are you talking about? Of course I am going. We are all going together, aren't we? For how long are you talking about here?
We were planning on staying for 4 days. But since it is an international flight, you really can't be late or else there is no getting on the plane. Do you really think you can swing the timing of getting on an international flight?
Oh, please. You are too much sometimes.
Of course I will be on time.
There's no way I would be late for something this important.
Really? Well, if you say so.
Have you already booked your flights and made the hotel reservations?
We were going through a travel company to do all of that, actually.
Got it. Well then, can you call them and tell them you are adding one more person to your party? If they haven't made any reservations yet, it shouldn't really be an issue for them, right?
Are you serious? You really want me to do this again? I already had to deal with the restaurant today about changing our reservations for you. No, I don't think you remember me having to do that.
Oh, did you really have to do something like that? You are right. I really don't remember hearing about that at all.
I figured as much. You typically just remember things in whatever way suits you best.
Well, anyways, I am not going to miss a trip like this with my girls, so don't try and exclude me from your plans this time. Got it?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. I will tell the rest of the ladies that you are going to go. Just make sure you pay your part of the reservations, okay? And also make sure that you aren't late.
Come on, it'll be fine. You are worrying about all of this far too much.
Hey, Nellie. Where did you run off to? We are all about to head out and grab some dinner. We tried knocking on your door, but you didn't answer. Are you still in there?
Oh, sorry! I actually am not in the hotel anymore. I stepped out already.
Wait, what? What do you mean? Where did you go?
Well, it has just been so long since I have been overseas. And you all seemed like you wanted to rest a bit. But I still was ready to do things, so I just went out on my own.
Oh, okay, I see. So then you're just going to be doing your own thing this evening?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to have a me day from now. I'll go out and do some shopping and just have some fun by myself.
Okay, that is no problem. And it's a good thing you made it on time to catch the flight today, huh?
I told you that I would, didn't I?
Sure, but you only just made it, remember? I mean, you showed up 30 minutes later than you said you would, and they barely let you board, so you were cutting it close.
Yeah, but I made it, so it really doesn't matter anyways, does it?
Okay, well, anyways. Tomorrow morning we have a tour scheduled, so please don't sleep in.
I won't, don't worry. Just swing by my room to wake me up, please.
I think you are more than capable of waking yourself up on time, no?
Okay, thanks for doing that. See you tomorrow.
Did you even read what I just said? Hello, Nellie? Are you there? Have you woken up? Hello? Nellie? Are you awake yet? We tried knocking on your door, but you wouldn't answer. Are you getting ready? Well, anyways, we can't make the tour guide wait any longer, so we will be going now. Let us know if something happened to you, okay?
Good morning, Lori. I woke up, but have all of you gone already? Did you all leave me behind?
Well, we had another tour today, and we weren't about to make another tour guide wait for you to finally wake up.
You always do this! You always leave me behind for these things. I really wish you would just stop and include me for once.
What are you talking about? I told you what the schedule would be for this trip and that we had a tour today. I told you that it was something that we couldn't be late for.
Well, duh! I know we had tours and stuff, but why didn't you just cancel them for me?
Excuse me? What do you mean by that?
I mean, why didn't you cancel them and just wait for me to wake up so that we could all do something together? I mean, have you even really been trying to wake me up these mornings? You have just been trying to leave me out of everything this whole time.
Okay, this has gone on long enough. Anyways, we are already in the middle of the tour right now. If you want to go out and do your own thing at night, that is no problem at all. But we have told you again and again when we have had things scheduled for the morning.
Okay, fine. Just wait for me tomorrow, okay?
We are not going to do that. We have a plane to catch tomorrow. So please make sure that you actually wake up on time.
What is it? Do you have any idea what time it is? Well, what do you need? Why are you calling me right now?
You know what? Never mind.
Oh, come on. What could you possibly be mad at me for this time?
No, really. It's nothing. I promise.
What? Don't tell me there was another tour today or something. Did you cancel it for me like I asked?
It wasn't a tour. And just what were you doing last night?
Oh, right. We're supposed to be flying home today, right? Did you guys all go out to do some last-minute shopping or something? Are you all out buying souvenirs?
Nellie, where are you right now?
Oh, man. I actually drank so much last night. I just woke up. I'm still at the hotel. I'm going to start getting ready to leave. I'll head out in like 3 hours, okay?
No, it's not okay. We are all already back home.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Nellie,
Are you still in the hotel in the Bahamas? Wait. No. Hold on. What do you mean you're all already back home? Like, home? Home?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just that. Our flight home was hours ago. We tried to wake you up by knocking on your door, but you just wouldn't come to answer it. And when we finally realized that you weren't going to be answering it, we finally had to leave to catch our flight. I had a feeling that you were still at the hotel, though.
Wait. My head is spinning. So, you are trying to tell me that you left me all alone in this hotel and flew back without me?
So you're finally starting to get it? I really do not even know why we agreed to let you come along with us on this trip.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that you wanted so badly to come with us on our trip, and then you just slept in until the afternoon every single day we were there. You completely ignored the schedule that we made and insisted on going off to do your own thing, and even ended up cheating on your husband while you were here. I mean, wow! I just don't even know what to say after this week.
Whoa. What did you just say?
Did you really think none of us would find out about it? I mean, these walls are not that thick, you know. Besides, Vicky saw you bringing a guy into your room with you last night.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
She even took a picture of the guy and sent it to me.
Wait, what? She took a picture of me with this guy? I'm so confused.
That's what I should be saying, not you. Did you really just want to come along with us on this trip just so that you could find a guy to hook up with? Did you lie to all of us just so that you could have your little affair?
No! Of course not! I would never lie to you all!
Well, then I think you have quite a bit of explaining to do, given your actions. Not only that, but you would always get mad at us just for following the schedule that we set out with at the beginning of this trip. And to top it all off, you still haven't paid your share for all the reservations. So, why don't you pay for the hotel and find your own way home? Although I imagine that at this point they are going to charge you for an extra day.
What do you mean?
But it isn't like you can use the same ticket that you originally had to get home. So I have no idea how you are going to get back here. But once you do, don't bother talking to us ever again. We really want nothing more to do with you from here on out.
Hey, come on! You don't need to take things that far. No need to be so cruel. I am sorry. I apologized. Please, you need to help me. What should I do?
Actually, I don't need to help you. And by the way, we are going to be taking our concrete evidence of you cheating on your husband and show it to him.
What? You're going to show those pictures to my husband?
Yes. And then we are going to be sending you an invoice to pay for your share of the trip that you still owe us. Otherwise, I doubt you'll ever actually bother paying us.
It's not like that. You have got it all wrong. Of course I will pay for whatever you want. Just please don't show anything to my husband.
Well, if we don't explain to him what happened, then how are you supposed to explain to him why you didn't come back with us? And how are you going to get back here anyways?
Well, sure, but this has nothing to do with you anyways. Can't you just leave it alone?
Nothing to do with us? Who do you think paid for you to come on this trip in the first place? And all you've done while here is sleep in every day until you missed your own flight by 3 hours. Everything that is happening to you now is all your fault. If you had just gotten on the plane with us, then at least you could have avoided some of this trouble. But it is too late for you to say anything now.
Wait. No, please. Just listen to me. I didn't do anything bad. It was just a little mistake. You don't have to do this.
Maybe now you will finally reflect a bit about not showing up late to everything. I think it is a good chance for you to finally learn your lesson.
I promise that I will never do anything like this again. I've reflected. I won't ever be late. Just please don't do this to me.
I already told you that it is too late. Besides, we all agree that your husband has a right to know what you did. I'm sure he would love to hear all about how you spent your vacation with all of us.
But... no. Please. Oh, what should I do? I'm not a bad person, I promise.
I don't see how you can think that when all you ever do is cause trouble for the people around you. Maybe if you really took the time to reflect, then you might just be able to turn your life around.
What should I do? I don't have a ticket back home, and even if I did go home, if you really do tell my husband, then my life will be over.
Well, I only hope you can see how you have done this to yourself with your behavior. I mean, do you even realize how much trouble you cause for everyone with your attitude? You were hungover every day of this trip and sleeping in to sleep it off. A healthy, normal person doesn't do that sort of thing.
But I apologized already, didn't I? You can't just blame me for everything.
I won't blame you for anything else.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I won't blame you because I don't want anything to do with you ever again.
No, please! You can't do this to me. You have to help me!
We're going to have your husband pay us back what you owe. And then we never want to see you ever again. Good luck getting home. And try not to be late for your next flight. Nellie was furious at all of us for leaving her behind in the Bahamas. But no matter how hard she tried to reach out and talk to us, she found that she was being ignored by everyone. And after us ex-friends showed Nellie's husband the picture of the local that she had hooked up with on her trip, that was it for her marriage as well. Although he did come around and agreed to buy her a ticket for a flight back home, when she came back he only met her at the airport to hand over the divorce papers.